What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. Hope y'all had a good weekend. And now we are here with Orfevre. We are now continuing to train for the June CM, which is medium distance turf. So pretty much back to, I guess you could say, technically more comfortable. Because, I mean, it wasn't that bad for the dirt. It was just... We'll see how we do now that we're back to turf racing, right? So here we are. We're going to train Orfevre. I actually tried looking for... What was it? Christmas Ayabe. But for the sake of the video and my time, I'm just going to use a gold chip for a borrowed rental. And then when I do, probably after this or maybe later, I'll go look for the Christmas Ayabe. As a friend parent, there is one problem I'm having with it is just the fact there's... Sorry, Ren. It's just... I wish there was war, so... I would use it, but... Maybe... Maybe I'll try to... I don't know. I don't know, but I'll see. I'll just see what I can do. As for the setup, I debated whether or not I wanted to try one stamina and possibly the Guts Fine Motion card and see how that goes. But I'm not too sure yet if I want to try it as of right now. So we're just going to go roll with the typical setup for now, just in case we do come up with a usable Orfevre for the CM. Then we can just have her there, and then maybe I'll give her a shot with, or I'll try her out with Fine Motion just to see if I can get a Orfevre train close to where I kind of want her to be. But pretty much the setup is borrowing a Dream Journey while using my Still in Love for the speed cards, not a Taishin for the Wise card, for the 2 stamina cards, Super Creek and Air Shakur, and then the Speed Sibylle group card. And with that being said, we are just going to go get started with the run. But before we do get started with the training and going over the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, it's like it's the game loading. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or to the circle request channel. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But I do apologize. It was... Over the weekend was actually fairly hot. I think on Saturday... I think both Saturday and Friday nearly reached hundreds, or I guess it could have been already, because it was like 98 when I checked. I was like, dang. It's that time of the year, and I don't like it. And I don't like it. But it is what it is. But yeah, it was hot over the weekend. I got pretty busy over the weekend, so I wasn't able to... I don't think I even did a run because I was that busy. So I wasn't able to do or try out any trainings over the weekend, to be quite honest. So maybe I'll make that up. At least 2 more extra... 3 more extra runs, I guess I'll try in order to make up for that, but it's all right. We're here. But with that being said, we can get started on going over the comments, and the first batch of comments we'll be going over is going to be from Nova. The first one says, first and not on the toilet. Good to know. Nah, fam, I have 100k and not pulling the scam banner. If you want to call it that, it's just a double banner. If CG is telling me anything with these new Umas and cards, the next CM or League of Heroes is Mile. No, because I believe they already announced July's, which is medium distance. I believe so. Probably will just borrow the speed, mile, distance, or position. Which one matters more? I guess it's both. Distance or position? It depends, honestly. It depends on what you have. Well, I would say maybe distance when it comes to more specifics. But then again, you're thinking distance or position. But at the end of the day, yes, both. If you can match a distance card with a position card, you can get both. Well, that's if you're running two of the same stat at the very least. Inoki says, July is medium and August is a long time away. Nova says, that's what you think. When you're putting the fries in a bag from 9 to 5, time flies like an Ohio man. It's funny of you to say that August is a long time away when literally, we're already halfway through the year. So that honestly didn't feel that long. So unless you're sitting in limbo, I don't think August is a long time away. It's literally 2 months. I mean, later this month we're getting a new scenario, right? So if you think about it, 4 months already went by like nothing. So I don't think I'll agree with August is a long time away. Even on paper, you're just looking. If you're looking at the calendar, you're just literally turning the page 2 times. That's not that long. That is not that long indeed. Yeah, it's a shame that the Daring Tech end card is still mandatory for betweeners. I use it, and it's kind of broken. Well, of course you would use it because you wanted to get it for Vivlos. Sanoki says, try triple speed with Speed Poseidon. No need for Rudolph. You have many options. He does. He actually does. Nova says, triple speed insane. I actually didn't try any. I think, what was it, 2 in? Yeah, that I haven't tried. But I think I'll try it all on my own, though. Eugene gave me a JP site to search for rentals. I'm looking into it as I want to borrow the new Miles Speed card for training Zephyr. I wonder if it's the same website that he posted a while ago. Like a year ago. I wonder if it's that same website. I forgot what it's called. Well, a UC9 on Vivlos, but no S on medium. Only S on betweener. I'm so close to UB, I can taste it. At least he ended up getting an S on something. Obviously, medium would be nice to go along with that S on betweener. But I'd say it's kind of still usable. Definitely still usable. UC9 with an S on betweener. I think you'll be okay. Although you'll be a little bit better with the S on medium. Just a little bit. It's possible to get UB once I figured out which stamps to choose from. It's just bashing my head thinking of ways to maximize the runs. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, the stamps definitely can make or break a run. I remember there was one run where a lot of the stamps, especially towards the middle, just sucked. Sucked as in these were stamps that I never really chose either on any color. So I was thrown off literally for that training, and I'd say the RNG stamps sometimes really ruins the run. Because a couple times, maybe more than a couple, I'd have a pretty decent run or a pretty good run, and towards the second half, the stamps were just bad. It was so bad that the stats never did well. A lot of them pretty much just stayed like an S. And then obviously speed was the only one that went up, but wasn't even that high. So yeah, sometimes the training runs or the stamps really do screw up the run. Yes, Brent is mandatory and hot to me. Hey, if you say so, you say so. I ain't gonna judge. I just wanted to confirm whether or not you thought Brent was mandatory and hot too. As you said, everyone so far has been mandatory and hot, so just wanted that confirmation. Next one says Kita is forgotten. They haven't released much of her since the collab, so I mean the anime collab, which I mean technically understandable. She just had a season that time. They released the anime collab. It might be a while since they release something Kita related, since she already has 3. So it's fine. It's fine. Kita's never forgotten. I mean, I keep training her. I keep training her. So it's all good. My Yuri's pretty high up there too, for some reason. That's quite weird. Unless you went like completely ham. Training before your hiatus, then I don't see how you can be pretty high up there. If they start global and get Plat 3 in their first League of Heroes, I'd be impressed. Well, I mean, whenever they start League of Heroes and global, for the most part, everyone will still be, except for the whales and all that. Everyone will pretty much still be around same. It all just depends on how you train. And honestly, for any League of Heroes, CM, I guess, and global, whenever it happens, because it is this month, right? Later this month. That global will get released. I don't know how I feel. I'm just like, I'm not even excited, to be honest. A long wait killed it. Killed it like since the 2nd anniversary. I don't want to get blue, so I'm gonna have to get a pink one. This is one of those times where I'm just like, dang. But later on, we'll be able to swap one out at the very least. But I was like, at the very end. All I can hope is that I can get better stamps for the rest of the run. Is this the last comment? Nope, there's still a few more. Flat shower is where Eugen lies. I never use it now. I haven't used it in a while as well. Haven't used it in a while. Well, all the new characters revealed for WoA upcoming patches. One dude which looks not as hot as Brent. I guess it's a skip for that one, but 6 other chicks that will cost me some Benjamins. Ain't no way to free-to-play income in WoW can make up for this bloodbath. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Well, if there is a guy that, unless I like him as a character, most likely not pulling, but I think I do notice 6 other chicks, because I think I came across a video that showed the future characters. And I think I did see Zenless is also from like 2.0 all the way to 2.4, and I'm trying to remember if I would probably have to check it out later again, but from what I heard in 2.4, I think there's going to be another void. I think. I'm not going to say there is, because I want to say this is still speculation, because obviously 2.4 is like months later. Months later. So, yeah, they said that the 2.4, one of them, like a rabbit Thyran, she's literally short also, based on what I've seen. A short rabbit Thyran that is like Void Hunter level, I think, if I heard it correctly. If I was paying attention correctly, but that is what I heard. And then I think, well, I think this was obvious, but if it wasn't, apparently Monica is gonna be playable. Stars of Lyra faction. So Nova, just in case you forgot who Monica was, it's basically Asha's rival. I'm trying to remember the others, but I think they're releasing another faction as well. Forgot the name, but yeah, I'd say Zenless is gonna be. I think Zenless will be pretty exciting as well. Then the last comment from Nova says, "Huh. It looks like Deadly Assault didn't really require you to have 3 teams to clear the rewards that gives rocks." No, I mentioned that in the past, that you only really need 6 stars. 6 stars to get the rewards for the polychromes, but I mean, the other 3 are currency for the exchange shop, so that still kind of matters. That still kind of matters to me. But I haven't done the... What was the thing that updated? The She, or was it Deadly? I don't remember. But whatever updated, I think it was Deadly. I haven't done it yet. At the point of me recording this video, I still haven't recorded it. So I think at one point before I normally post Zenless and all that, I'll post it. And I think for the sake of like, you say like time-wise and all that, technically, yeah. For the sake of like time when it comes to like the video length and just a video in general, I think what I'm gonna do is probably just show the runs, because from what I know already, whenever I'm in the middle of combat in game, I don't necessarily talk a lot because I'm more focused on the fight rather than what I'm at least trying to say something, just trying to talk at the same time. At the same time, I'm just like, is there really anything to talk at that moment? So I think what I'll do is just a typical like Zenless Woo video, story video, where I'll just show up in like the beginning and at the end, and then put in my gameplay of the Deadly Assault and shield defense, whatever it is I'm doing, and just post it from there. Because I think it was, what, 3 minutes? Try to get the points in 3 minutes. 20,000 points in 3 minutes, I think. So the video would probably be like a little over 10. I just put the all 3 runs. So we'll see how I fix that later on. But sure, I'm missing out on some Denny's, but meh. I don't have a second ice team per se, so I just did Miyabi for the first one and then Evelyn for the last one. But it's good to know that clearing all 3 is just for bragging purposes. If you want it to be bragging purposes. If you want it to be bragging purposes, I would say. Because for me, I don't mind getting the extra currency for the exchange shop. Even if it'll take me a couple more minutes, depending on the element, but for the most part, a couple of minutes, depending on how many attempts I take. I'll just do it for the extra currency to exchange shop. But other than that, that is pretty much it from Nova. So thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. Next comment. Next comment is going to be from Eugen. First one says weekend, so ain't try hard to first comment, and I have a late lunch. And then Nova says jelly. Next comment says from Eugen, oh, it's a monthly circle report. I'm kind of curious to see how much I actually did. Top 5. First place goes to Nova with 87 million fan count. He really he really did his 5, maybe more runs a day when he said he would. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made it to that 87 million fan count. Yeah, 5 runs a day, maybe more. Plus trying to learn the scenario, catching up, even though It's the last month, but from like 14 mil, 15 mil to 87. That's crazy. That is crazy. Second place, Darren, 29 million. Surprisingly catched up. That's huh? Didn't didn't he say he was gonna go on? I guess apparently hiatus for a year since he since he used all his currency on Uma's before he checked his support cards. Didn't he do that? I mean, that was the last comment he put, but seeing that he made it to 29 million. Okay. Third place, myself, Shushu, 23.4 million. This is a casual training. I'm just trying to get some runs out of it throughout the day. I mean, I'd like to think it's casual because just doing manual runs. So I know they're. I forgot what I usually picked here. I know I could get more if I had done auto runs whenever, but I just don't want to use my auto runs, or I just don't want to do auto runs. Just no way, it doesn't feel right because it doesn't necessarily give you the best results. So, no, obviously also because I don't have the support cards to even give it a chance to have a better outcome. So there's that. Fourth place, Sieg with 22.5. Fifth, Rick with 17 mil. Eugen in parentheses says, "What happened? Got busy, I don't know." Sixth, Eugen with 16 mil. What the heck happened? That's such a big difference. Big difference from what we're used to seeing. Seventh, Dark Time, 15.5 mil. Aku 8th, 15.3 mil. Nice man. I believe these were two recent members. I believe. Nuz at 13.5, which would show that he's probably back from school for a bit or something. Or something. Oh no. And then 10th, Renee at 13.4 mil. I'm assuming these are notable mentions. Ron Track, Jubei-chan, Kurowa, Mick Wakasumi, and Renz. Renz? Kudos that 18 members meet or close the minimum fan count requirements. It seems like this month or last month's quote unquote Eugen was Nova with 87 mil. I'll be real. I only do the 5 runs a day when I feel like I can do it. You reaching 87 mil definitely showed you did it. So good on you, Noah. Good on you. It's funny because literally the month before May, you were like, I'm gonna take a break. From taking a break and focusing on other games to getting the most fan count. That's crazy. Good on you. Good on you. HBR update finally got Tachibana after 200 pulls in total. I mean, a rewards character after 200 pulls. I guess around 60k stars were spent. Is that really how much it costs? Also, I just finished chapter 2 and I blame Nova. I'll be real, I haven't touched the story at the beginning of chapter 4, so I haven't really been farming because I've just been doing other things. I've just been doing other things. Actually, this week was probably one of my busier weeks also. this past week. So it made sense. We'll see. We'll see later on. For League of Heroes voting, my vote for Nekomayachi have won, but on the other hand, the most popular Valentine Fujin lost at 11th place. And then lastly from Yujin, oh, by the way, I got surprised when I pulled for the guaranteed 3-star Uma from monthly trainer medal. The Remente appeared in front of my eyes, so no dupe, and satisfied with the result. Forgot you didn't have the Remente. I forgot. Oh, we failed that training. I should have just went for the Wise. But I wanted to increase speed and power at the same time. Oh well. Well, that being said, that is pretty much it from Eugen. Well, thank you, Eugen, for all the comments. Next comment, after I take a look here. Next comment is going to be from... I don't know who this is, but it says... It's from Hansa Danish Sugano. And it says, ChatGPT recommended this video to me. I don't exactly don't know how to react to that. But welcome. And this was actually from a different video from pretty much about a year ago, because it was a Great Food Festival training for Cap. The original Cap, not the Christmas one. So if you somehow end up in this video, Arkansas Danish Sugano, there you go. That's my response. But thank you for the comment regardless. Appreciate it. The next comment is going to be from Nuz. Welcome back. Been a while. I'm finally back. Hopefully I'll be able to stay longer than 1 week. Did you even comment like a week last time? I don't think so. Honestly, for me, easy skip. The support do seem pretty good though. If you were aiming for mild distance setups, yes, they are pretty good, I would say. Nova says 1 month left until the new scenario. Get your Yubi Umas now. Well, I don't think a lot of us were able to, especially myself. I don't think I would have been able to. Eden says yes for auto run to contribute. And Nuz says, what? UBI barely get high UC. I haven't even reached UC 7, so. And then I really hate auto runs. They don't even make good parents, but I'll do it for the circle. Hey. Yeah, that's how I saw it too. Like, even though they're convenient, they don't result in decent Umas or decent enough Umas even for parents sometimes, or most of the time. And after that, that is pretty much it from Nuz. Then I think that's it for all the comments. So appreciate all the comments, Eugen, Nova, Nuz, and I'll just call you Ark for now, or Sugano, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. I don't think I see a Tanoki comment, but he did reply in a few comments, so thank you for that as well. And with that being said, we got the rest of the run to go over. Now, do I want to try 29%? Not really. I'm just gonna rest. Is this for... We're heading towards the... Yeah, we are. We're heading towards the Takarazuka Kinen. Don't know if I'll rest then. I should probably rest. But... Let's say no to that. Let's just hope for a good amount of wise trainings. Oh, besides, what is it called? The 100 Novo's. No, the game Nova's playing. What was it called? 100 line last defense. Besides that game, there was a different game. There was another game that came out around the same time. I think the next day, literally the next day. And it's the Expedition 33 game. That one. I forgot what the first part of the title was, but that game looked interesting to me as well. And then it doesn't help that I am tempted to play the remastered of Oblivion, because I haven't touched an Elder Scrolls game since Skyrim. So I think it'd be pretty neat to give it a shot, but right now, $40. The problem is it's time. I haven't even been able to touch any games that I got recently. So, or not even recently, like a couple months ago and all that. But oh yeah, this week is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is 2.0 for Zenless. Oh, why is this screen so bright? Trying to check. I should have rested. Oh well. Cartothea next week for Wua. I think Wua is next week. I mean, what was it? Star Rail is next week also for Cypher. And Zenless. Yeah, Zenless is tomorrow. I'm excited to pull for Yishuin. For the most part. Only was able to get the ether chips if... Pretty sure she's ether. But excited to jump into 2.0 since we'll get to continue with the story, new characters, not new characters. What else? Besides the new characters? Oh, the siblings gets a new fit, which I think I'll permanently keep Belle from using. Keep Belle's on, because besides the normal casual fit, I kind of do like the new one they have. Not a lot of wise, so that's kind of the only thing I'm worried about at the moment when it comes to this. But other than that, perfectly fine. It's like, do I have any? I was like, wait, I'm training Orfevre. As for Umas that I'm possibly gonna bring for this, for this, think I'm gonna hold on. Let me just rest. This is not gonna be used in the CM, so who will I use? I mean, I'll probably train Gentle Donna or for since I already am. The obvious ones: Kita, New Year's Kita, Christmas Aguri, maybe Marzensky, maybe if I want more runners, I guess. Who else can I use? Doramente, if I want to go full chaser. It's like I think I can go full chaser, Doramente, or Ferb, and whoever else I want. Like, or I can go a mix or Ferb, Cap, Kita, or whoever, Ramino. I think most likely the new Ramino would be better. I don't know. I don't know. There are different options I can try. I did say there was Agnes Tachyon as well that I could give a shot. So there's medium distance as well. There's Cheval Grand. So there are different Umas I can train. It's just who will I train? In tomorrow's video also. Let's see. Started off with, I think for this week we'll just train all different Umas. So today was Orfevre. Tomorrow maybe we'll try Gentle Donna. Then we'll try Cap, Kita, Teo, whoever else I feel like for the rest of the week. And then maybe starting next week we'll just train 3. We'll see. That's at least what I think. At least that's what I think. But we are at the end of the run, so let's just get these few races out of the way. And then, or I guess we're going straight to the Legends race. I thought we were doing the Adi McKinnon, but I guess not. I'm not even gonna bother because Wise was really low, like really low. So if she wins this, she wins this. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I know I can trade a better Orfevre. So with the same setup, I pretty much did train her all the way to UC6 for the long distance. So I know there's potential to get her to UC6 at the very least. At the very least. So if I do end up training Orfevre or using Orfevre, then I would expect the UC6 at the highest. At the highest. Am I going to expect to get a UC6? Most likely not. Most likely not. Because I can't even consistently just get low UCs still, so. Part of it due to the fact that the stamps sometimes screw over the runs, but other than that, it is what it is. But I guess for the most part, we can just pick the skills and call it from there, since I'm most likely not using this Orfevre. So, why don't we just get this out of the way real quick and see how... Well, it's most likely not going to do well, but where did all these come from? I feel like just grabbing them for fun. And just for fun. I think I will. I think I will. I think I will. Oh. Oh well. Oh well, let's just grab these green skills and call it there. As these were the best options, but this is not the the Orfevre I'm going to use if I was going to go to the CM tomorrow. But I guess we'll just do that, and let's see how. It's probably a high UE, probably, if not a barely a UD. I said barely a UD, but it's a UD one. I guess not. Not long distance. Not as good, but I think parent-wise is okay. It's okay. It's just pretty much, it's whatever. It's whatever. But we ended off with 1681 speed, 1405 stamina, 1208 power, 1157 guts, and 887 wise, which I think 1400 is a good spot for stamina. As long, sorry, just a notification popped up on my phone, but as long as you have at least one gold skill with 1400, I guess if you're going less than that, maybe 2 gold skills at the very least. And then guts almost made it. Speed could be higher. That means power would be a little bit more higher. And the biggest culprit here would be wise. But other than that, fairly okay run. Could have been better. Would have been better. But we also did get an S on medium distance. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I don't want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your guys' weekend were. And if there's anything that you guys do want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is also down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined the circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in, and it's called Shoo Shoo. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And after that, head over to the comment section or to the circle request channel. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.